week that Aaron won all them national awards, I thought of, I got a 10-year-old grandson that's coming up. I might as well start putting the work into him as well that I put into my two sons.
Aaron Donald is the best defensive player of his generation. I can say that and you'll nod your head. There's really an unlimited amount of superlatives you can give him. A guy that's reinvented what it means to be a defensive tackle. Every year it seems he gets more and more double and triple teams, yet somehow, someway, he comes away as the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year. Now after all that, what if I told you his nephew Elliot at his current age is better than what Aaron was at that age? You're probably not nodding your head anymore, right? If you think I'm a bit crazy, then that's fine, but I'm willing to defend and I guess explain that statement. First, we gotta take it back from Aaron Donald, terrorizer of the NFL, to Aaron Donald, the recruit out of Penn Hills High School. At 6'1", 260, there were some concerns about a lack of size as a defensive tackle. When scouts would watch his film, it seemed he was doing a lot of things right, but he only received 4 offers. That's right, Aaron freaking Donald only got offers from Pitt, Akron, Rutgers, and Toledo. Now in hindsight, it's easy to say the size thing was overblown, but Aaron also made extremely significant improvements at Pitt. Saying he was always this good would be an insult to the mountain he climbed in college, going from a largely ignored recruit to a first-round draft pick. So yes, at the moment, Elliot Donald is a better player than what Aaron was coming out of high school. Elliot stands at 6'2" and 250 pounds. If you're wondering, Aaron is still an inch shorter and now around 280, which is normally undersized for an interior lineman in the NFL, but clearly that doesn't matter when you're Aaron Donald. And for top NFL edge rushers, they're usually over 6'2", so if Elliot is done growing, then he could be a bit undersized as well, but he'll definitely put on some weight in college. Right now, though, this guy is dynamite off the line of scrimmage. From what I've seen, he's got a great arsenal of moves. He really just comes off as a natural, and as you'd expect, he was just a bully on the line of scrimmage in high school. Oh yeah, did I mention he helped lead his team to a league title as well? He opted out of his senior season, but when he's spending his time instead working out and taking everything in from Aaron Donald, I don't think there's any concern that his body and football IQ were bent out of shape while he was away from the team. Here's his 24/7 sports scouting profile. Frame and length ideal for edge rusher. Must add 20 to 30 pounds. Fast twitched and explosive. Athletic with body control and ability to change redirect. Quick hands to disengage. Relentless and physical. Has speed and can bend and dip shoulder to get around edge. Has impressive swim move, understands how to roll shoulders to squeeze through gaps. Must get stronger, needs consistency, staying low at snap, developing technique and adding combination move sets needed. High level player for a top 20 program. Elliot received offers from LSU, Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, and many more, but he elected to stay home and play at Pitt, just like his uncle. And guess who the lead recruiter for Elliot was? None other than Charlie Partridge. Now, some of you probably have no idea who that is, and my response would be, well, you ought to ask J.J. Watt. When Watt came in as a walk-on and played for the Wisconsin scout team, Partridge used to stay up late into the night and watch film with Watt after he had already game planned and done film with the starters. They were the only ones left in the building, and Watt credits him as a big reason for what he became, which obviously, along with Aaron Donald, is like the other defensive icon of the past decade. And by the way, after Watt won the Defensive Player of the Year in 2013, he was there sending Partridge thank you gifts. So if there's any question that Elliot won't be able to get the same kind of development at Pitt that his uncle got several years ago, I think that should shut it down. Partridge can do some wonders for this kid, just like he did with Watt. And just to make things better, listen to what Elliot told him. He said, "I told Partridge right from the beginning, I don't need to hear what I'm good at. when you're a 4-star prospect or whatever, everybody always tells you what you do well and nobody ever tells you what to work on. I told him I don't want to hear all that stuff. I want to know what I can do better. That's exactly what you want to hear. If Elliot can make strides like his Uncle Aaron or JJ Watt in college, then we'll be looking at another first-round pick. I know that's a huge if, but he's certainly putting himself in the right situation for the pieces to fall into place. I'm obviously high on Elliot, and I think you should be too. Now to end this, I'm just going to leave you with some Elliot and Aaron workout film. Keep in mind the work this kid is putting in and how he has one of the most qualified people in the world helping him every step of the way to climb that ladder and achieve his NFL dreams.
Is anyone going to mention how jacked this family is? I mean, can we get a shout out to Grandpa Donald looking like he's about to eat 20 pounds of lean meats and veggies?
What have your uncles told you about this process? Have they given you advice about being recruited and what it's like?
No, not really. They wasn't really that much recruited, but if anything, when I talk to them about football, I just talk to them about, technique and how to go out there and, just type of stuff to look for, help me watch film and stuff like that.
We talked a little bit about your family. What has it meant to have those role models for you in your family? What has it meant to watch your uncles have college success, watch Aaron have NFL success, and be able to take that all in while you're still pursuing your football dreams?
I mean, it's cool, and it definitely, helps my drive, because seeing how football affected them and how it helped their life, it makes me want to, be better, and hopefully strive and get more,
Do you feel like you have a legacy to live up to there?
I don't really think about it like that, because when you start thinking about stuff like that, you get a lot of pressure on yourself, and like I said, I play to have fun because I love it,
When did you start to realize you were pretty good at this?
I mean, I was always bigger than the kids, so I'd throw kids around a little bit when we was younger, and then, I started taking football real serious when I started lifting 2 months before my 11th birthday, so I could say that's when I really, started taking it serious.
How has it changed for you as it's gone from just something that you did to now something that looks like it's going to be a way for you to get a scholarship, looks like it might be a way for you to have a career down the road?
I wouldn't say it changed. I always loved football. I started it, and once I started, I just fell in love with it, and it's just like that to this day.